it's all for a brilliant cause. It's for Global's Make Some Noise, which is an amazing charity which helps youngsters right across the UK. And there's all those little charities that mean everything, lifelines to those people they help, and they normally don't get any publicity and they don't get heard. So hopefully we've raised some money for them and some publicity.
Not the only thing you'd raised, because we've got to go back to Magic Mike for a moment.
Oh, Ben, just let it go.
Because, quite frankly, you're usually quite handsy. I've never seen you so well behaved.
I tell you, well, that's the only bit we could show.
We had to be quite
Because
selective.
that's the only bit we could show. There was a bit where he placed my hands on his body and made me rub up and down.
He made you.
I know, and it's a long time since
It looks like
it is a long time since I felt something that firm. They're firmly on I mean, Derek, love him. I love him to bits.
But he's got a body like a melted candle.
But, it's a different kind of feeling, isn't it?
His body's like a different temple.
Yeah,
one of those ones that's falling down in Cyprus.
Yeah, exactly. I know.
So, Magic Mike, there is some footage that I will post that Kate sent me from your rehearsals.
I know.
And honestly, I showed Annie, and she was on the phone trying to book tickets to the show. She's like, that's just the rehearsal.
They are extraordinary dancers. There's some great tap. It's not just all that. But
what are you talking about? They've got nothing on and they're stripping and grinding on you. What? Their talent? You can't talk about their talent.
Do you know, I was in such tears afterwards. It is extraordinary feeling.
What, after all
when they
that
gaze
tap?
into your eyes, and then afterwards it's just, bye, whatever.
And of course, you know, when you go and do these things, occasionally you might pick up a little memento. There's one memento that Kate did pick that she's brought in.
Yeah.
Just the one from the one show. Which one would you imagine it was?
I know.
I know. I don't even know which way this goes on. It's that way up, isn't it?
Yeah, it's that way up.
Is Matthew Kelly going to be missing that this morning?
Oh, is it from Big?
It's from Big.
It's from Big and Bulgy. Kate Garraway.
My mum and dad came to one of the shows. Guess which one?
If I know your
Mamma
mum.
Mia. I know.
Yeah, they were there as well, and they saw the whole show.
They did. They saw the whole show. They loved it. They
and then just waited for you to
They were so
Can't beat the
proud.
buzz backstage before you go on there with that sort of caper, can you?
It's
amazing.
Brilliant. And also, all the cast, they're so professional. There's so much talent out there, not just in London, but right across the country. Every single person in these shows are just busting full of talent,
They're
aren't
always
they?
so
And
calm.
so generous.
Yeah.
They're so calm, and they sort of wander around, and you see them outside popping out for a pizza because they're not on for another 40 minutes. I'd be a bag of nerves just waiting in the wings.
Absolutely, absolutely. No, totally
Good effort.
brilliant.
Well done, darling.
We did manage to catch up with your mum and dad
I
as
think
well.
they were flustered.
They were. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
This is my mum and dad. They witnessed this. What did you make of it? It's fantastic. It's what the lady at the end. The lady at the end in pink was a bit of a. Oh, I let everyone down.
Do you know what I love about your mum and dad? Much like you, they just talk over each other.
Oh, yeah.
Did you notice that? Did you notice that? They all just talk at the same time in the Garraway household.
My dad basically said to Derek, my husband, when he said don't ever wait for a pause. If you wait for a pause, it'll be your golden wedding before you get a chance to speak. Just charge in when you can. That was his advice when he asked for my hand in marriage.
So if there was one that you would choose, I mean, it's tricky. That
Oh,
was
no,
your
you
favourite?
couldn't pick them. They're so different, and they're all brilliant shows. They were fantastic.
And amazing that the guys from The Waitress, even though you missed your slot, and obviously for a reason, a technical hitch.
It was a technical hitch.
They managed to weave you in anyway,
Yeah,
didn't they?
so
That was great.
They managed to squeeze me in, and Joe Sugg is a little star in that show because it's not his natural territory.
I think did he take over from Blake Harrison, who was doing
it? Yes, he did. Yeah. In fact, he's still got Blake Harrison's boots, who's a size 14, and he's
Joe's
size
tiny.
9. So when he walks on stage in the boots,
He's
one of the
flapping about in
scenes,
his
he's flapping
flippers.
about, yeah.
And you got a taste of what it's like to be mobbed and to have this superstardom feeling when you stepped outside.
I know, School of Rock, all the kids there went crazy. They were screaming and shouting because people were coming out their offices. And when I got the bike to go, they said to the producer who was with us, who was that? They just all heard the buzz.
So the School of Rock scene, you come in, and usually
I'm the
you were saying to
parent.
me, you're a parent, but usually it's just the dad that comes in, isn't it?
Yeah, usually they created the role of mum of Mason just for me. So when Mason ran up and hugged his dad like he always does every night, he went, your mum's here tonight too, and he went, oh, mummy, and I flipped it. Yeah, very sweet.
Those kids in that show are just so talented.
Phenomenal. They're
all playing their own
absolutely
instruments and stuff.
brilliant.
Fantastic.
Yeah. I did leave my phone on to see if an agent called all night, but as yet,
Not just yet.
Not just yet.
But, you
Not
know,
just yet.
the morning is still young.
It is.
Of course.
It is.